Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at your piping system should you use one on a fully serviced pitch. Now if you've watched the channel before, you'll know that for quite a number of years we used a Whale Watermaster system which had an adapter so you could plug it into a Truma connector like so. However, it packed up on us last year in Holland and I decided to go for a Truma one this time to see whether there'd be any difference. And what I like straight away is I don't need to use an adapter, I can just plug straight in with the Truma connection. The difference is the Whale Watermaster system has a flat hose, so that when you finish with it and you roll it up, it takes up less real estate in your bag, which I think's really good. Now the Truma version, like this one here, is a solid pipe. It's not flat, it doesn't compress, and it's overlong in my opinion. Now I know a friend of ours from the channel, James from Caravan Escapades, he did a video on the same thing, but I'm going to change mine up slightly and show you what I mean in a minute. But all in all, I'm happy with the actual system, but I'm not happy with the excessive length of pipe and the fact that when you try and reel it up, it takes up a lot of real estate in the bag, and it's bulky basically. So I want to streamline it a bit more. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've uncoiled it now, and as you can see it started to kink, which is not good because it's going to cause water stoppages. Now this is out to its almost full extent. It'll obviously go further, but it's coiled up a little bit, and I would never use that much. Certainly in England I wouldn't, but I probably would abroad. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to cut this down and I'm going to use a pair of scissors. You can use a craft knife if you want, but I find a sharp pair of scissors works better because you get a neater edge. So I'm worked it out and I'm going to come to about here, and this is where I'm going to make my cut. So I've cut the end off now, quite happy with that. And this is the other end that of the pipe that's been cut off. I'm not going to use this, I'm going to discard it. In fact, I'm not even going to use this connecting either, because to be honest it looks a cheapy one. So I'm going to discard that. What I'm going to use is what I always use, which is the hose lock ones. I'm going to fit that on there. Now in order to connect the other hose that I've got, which I'll show you in a moment, you're going to need a connection piece like that, which I always carry in my bag with me pipes. We've got our stop hose lock on there, and I've bought this to replace as an extension, and it's flat hose. Now I bought this from the show, I think it was about 19 quid, and it come with different connectors, and I've took them off because to be honest they were cheap and I didn't really like them, and I've replaced them with hose lock ones which I always use, as I said before. Now it's dead simple to set up now, because this is the original one that's attached to the Truma side. You take your connector, push it in like so, add it to that one, and that's it. You've got your extension now. Now with this, what I will say is, because it's flat hose, it rolls up really small, and I know it's sealed at the moment, but if I was to unseal it and roll it up, I could probably more or less get it to this size. So that's going to save a lot of space and weight in my bag, which I think is a really good idea. Well folks, that's my take on the original video that James from Caravan Escapades did. Now I'll leave a link to his video below so you can check his version out, and if you like what he does, why not subscribe to him as well, it would help him. Now the Truma and Whale Watermaster system, there's very little difference between them. They're both good quality. It's just that they all have their own merits. Obviously the Watermaster system's got flat hose from the word go, and this doesn't, unfortunately. It's a solid hose, which, as we've already seen the dilemma, it's too long and it's cumbersome. So I'm going to be sticking with the Truma for now, and we shall see how we get on with this season. But thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon, but in the meantime, bye for now.